Hello everybody, welcome to May Skincare. Yay! So I posted a poll and I asked what you would like me to talk about next. There were two options. We either had the option of talking about green veins and stretch marks and how to deal with them, or we could talk about the dark side of skin lightening. And guess what? We had more than 60% people voted to talk about the dark side of skin lightening. So here we are. What are the dark side of skin lightening, you ask? Well, let me start by telling you that there is a lot. We're just gonna touch on a few today because I don't want the videos to be too long, and then we're gonna come back with the rest, okay? So if you're here for the first time, this is May Skincare. Here we talk skin lightening, healthy skin as well. If you're not into the lightening or the whitening part, we got you. We have natural DIY tutorials on here that you just have to follow as well. So before we continue, again, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell down there. So the first thing that is the major thing, which is why I need to talk about it first, it'll be the first thing that I'll talk about, is a condition called lightorexia. Okay, what is lightorexia, you asked? Well, lightorexia is a mental condition or psychological condition that you always think that you are not light enough, even if you are as white as paper. We all have it. So I'm just gonna search the definition of lightorexia and read it to you real quick. I will also go ahead and link an article of lightorexia in the description box, okay? And lightorexia is real, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain it a little more. Let me fix my lipstick. So for my lipstick, I have on Kat Von D. It's called Vampira. I love Kat Von D products. So lightorexia is for instance, you're doing your skincare, you're following your regimen religiously, but then you just have this feeling like you are not light enough. You just have this feeling that you have not moved up any shade at all. You just keep feeling like, oh my god, when am I gonna get to 3 shades or 4 shades lighter that I originally intended to? You just keep getting this feeling and you are obsessing about it. You will start changing your regimen, you will start changing your supplements, your lotions, your soap, your scrubs. You will start jumping from one product to another, from one company to another, just because you want these rapid results. I'm gonna be totally honest, I find myself suffering from lightorexia every now and then. Before I even knew it was a thing, I used to suffer from it a lot. I will always tell myself, my skin does not look the way I want it to look. I don't think I'm clear enough. I don't feel clear enough, or stuff like that. And then I go outside and I'm like, whoa, okay. Because when you go outside, you have natural sunlight, then you can really evaluate your body. But at the same time, the lighting in the house, my lace front is popping out. The lighting in the house does not always do us justice sometimes, right? You agree with me? The lighting in the house does not quite do your skin justice sometimes, because you will look at your skin and you will feel like, oh my god, I have just been wasting my time. But then it's until someone else sees you and tells you, wow, your skin looks really clear, what are you using? That is when it starts to like boost your morals a little, like, okay, so it's working, it's actually working. So that's one of the things that everyone who's in lightening, toning, glowing, bleaching, whatever you want to call it, that helps you sleep at night, it's good for you. That is one thing that we will suffer it a lot. So, and there will be times when you just be obsessing about a particular spot on your body, and I see a lot of obsession about people having a lot of obsessions about the knuckles. So even when the knuckles, they do have dark knuckles, but they're not really that bad, but they're just constantly obsessed with it, and then they go and make their knuckles even darker. So there is a lot of mental warfare when it comes to skin lightening, and lightorexia is one of them. So here's a little hack. Stop looking at the mirror too much. I know it's easier said than done, but you need to stop looking at the mirror every day when you wake up. I remember one time I got the serum, I put it on my face and the very next day I went to the mirror, like, what has changed? And then I had to catch myself, like, come on, May, you just started using this serum 24 hours ago. How do you expect anything to look different? So give yourself some credit, give yourself a break. Do not overwork yourself. Do not become obsessed with skin lightening. If you look at my nightstand, you will see a lot of products on there. If you go to my bathroom, there's a whole lot of products. I have skincare products everywhere because it was slowly, at the time, it was slowly starting to turn to an obsession until I realized, like, hey, I don't want this to be an obsession. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, that's okay. And that's why one of the other things about lightorexia is when you keep obsessing that you are not the skin tone that you want, meanwhile you are gradually making progress, this is a part where you start to go to these dubious skincare brands and that will promise you 3 shades in 1 week or 5 shades in 2 weeks, and then you end up destroying your skin. You end up losing money because they are pretty expensive. You would spend a pretty penny on those. You will lose your money. You will lose the elasticity of your skin. You will start getting all these skin complications just because you were not satisfied with the result that you were getting. Remember, you can only shed new skin every 28 days. So anyone that promises you results in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks, that person is a scam. The person is a liar because it is not possible. Okay, so we want to be very watchful so that this obsession does not take over us and just makes you completely ruin all the work that you've been working for. So with lightorexia, sometimes you find yourself not being able to use a product for up to a month to actually see the full effects of the product, because at the back of your mind, oh, I need it to work, I need it to work, this is not working, this is not working, and then you jump to the next product, and then you jump to the next product, and the next, and the next, and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, before you realize, your whole bathroom is covered in products. None of them has worked for you. You didn't use any of them for a month, for 3 weeks, talk less of a month. You don't know if they're working or not because you didn't give your skin time to adapt to the new changes and start functioning with the new product. So you want to be really careful, and if you keep jumping from product to product, your skin takes time to adapt to new products, and so your skin will never adapt to any product, hence no product will end up working for you. So these are things that we in skin lightening we absolutely have to watch out for, because it is really a problem. You need to give yourself at least 3 weeks to a month when you try a recipe to know if it works or not. So what you can do is you can have a book. So this is my recipe book. Okay, I have this book. I write my recipes in there. If you can see, I write my recipes in there. The ones that work, I kind of note it. The ones that don't, I kind of cross it out. My scrubs, everything, I have them in there. Okay, so just keep trying stuff, but when you try stuff, give it at least a month to work. When you get a new serum, give it a month. When you get a new lotion mixture, give it a month. When you buy anything, soap, whatever, give it a month. Why a month? Because you have new cellular regeneration every 28 days, technically 1 month. Okay, and as women, there is something else that I need to tell you. Before your period, like 15 days or 10 days to your period and a few days after your period, your skin will look the dullest it has ever been. Don't stop your regimen, don't stop your routine, don't look for new products, continue with your same products. There is a time in every woman's life that we lose our glow, and that is usually before our period. We're gonna lose that glow before our period. When that happens, keep exfoliating, keep moisturizing, keep using your products as normal. Your skin will bounce back right after your products. And sometimes some people, right after your period, sorry, and sometimes some people have this downtime skin condition while they're ovulating. So it's something that comes from the inside. That's why you also need your supplements. Okay, so the next thing that I would talk about, which is a dark side of skincare, is the money. Skin lightening is a very expensive hobby. It's a lifestyle, but don't obsess about it. Should not become an obsession, but at the same time, it is very expensive. When I hear or see people making fun of other people that are into skin lightening, skincare in general, I just laugh, because I was like, if only they knew. If only they knew. If you're a beginner, you don't need anything less than $300 to start properly. You can get your DIY stuff. You can, if you're into HQ, into hydroquinone and the rest, you can get some of those as well. And then you can get your soaps, you can get your butters, you can get your acids, and then you can get, your DIY stuff. So it is very expensive. It's a very expensive lifestyle. So skin lightening is not just some hobby that we picked up because we are bored. It's a lifestyle that is very expensive. If you have to go deep down to check your monthly expenses, if you're into skin lightening, you are not looking at anything less than $400 if you're honest to yourself. That's effective skin lightening. So if you want to take supplements, especially the natural route, which is just supplements, is the most expensive. IVs, expensive. One bottle of glutathione, if it's liposomal glutathione, you're probably looking at $30 or $40 upward. If it's acetylglutathione, which is what I'm taking, you're looking at 60 something dollars, like $60, between $60 and $63 upwards. The only things that are less expensive are like the liposomal vitamin C is like $20 or so. Milk thistle is like $12. Hyaluronic acid is like $13. And then we have evening primrose. That is pretty pricey, so it's like $15 or so if I'm not mistaken. And then we have the collagen that I take, which is $17. That collagen is expensive. And then for people that take MSM, it's like $20 something. So it is not a cheap hobby. If you want to lighten your skin, please hear me out. Be prepared. Be prepared with some money. And when you get to a certain point that you see is an obsession, you have to slow down. Okay, slow down, take a break, take breaks. You need your mental break, your skin needs a break as well, and your pockets need a break as well. When I take my 2 weeks break, my 3 weeks break, or a month break, I'm not buying any products. I have my butters that I made, I have my moisturizers that I have my oils. That's what I use. So for that time span, I don't buy any new products. And also, when you are maintaining, when you are in the maintenance stage, yes, you will lose a shade or two. I am in my maintenance stage. I have lost a shade, but what have I gained? I have gained a nice subtle glow. I have gained a really nice glow just from exfoliating and just moisturizing my skin. I'm sorry, my eyes are itchy. I have had questions about skin maintenance. I think there is a video, my first video, I explained how I use my butters, but then I will make a detailed video of how I make my butters and how I make my other maintenance moisturizing lotions and moisturizing scrubs as well. So it's expensive, so just put that at the back of your mind. That's one of the downside of skin lightening. That's one of the dark sides that no one wants to tell you. And the other side is there's a lot of lies telling, there's a lot of scam, lies telling, there's a lot of secrecy, there's a lot of backstabbing in this thing. For instance, I stopped watching a particular community of skincare experts because I realized that they lie a lot. You see someone will post a DIY and tell you, oh, this is my Egyptian oil, oh, my whitening oil. What is your whitening oil? You and I can see that that whitening oil is in a different bottle. That means you put together several oils to make that whitening oil. So what is the whitening oil? Do you want to help or do you not want to help? What's the point coming on here saying, I'm here to help my subscribers, all my viewers, and then you whip up I want to add my my whitening cream. Okay, you're adding your white. I don't have your whitening cream. I don't know what your whitening cream is, so you might as well just tell us. You know, so there's a lot of lies telling. And then this is a part where I don't like. I have met YouTubers who will openly tell you, hey, this is my recipe that I make for sale, so I cannot give you this recipe, but I'm gonna tell you other things that you can use. And I respect that, because it's all about business. But don't come on here and be like you're trying to help someone, then you're not trying to help them. I see a lot of YouTube skin lightening gurus come and say, oh, whitening powders. What are whitening powders? We have Giga powder, we have Seppi white powder, we have Snow White, we have the Filipino set. There's a lot of powders. There's ascorbic acid powder, there's glutathione powder. What other powder is there? There's a potato powder. There's a lot of powders. What do you mean when you say whitening powders? You're not helping anyone. Okay, that's the other part. The next part is judgments. If you're into skin lightening, you should be able to know that, you should know right now that you're gonna face a lot of judgments from everyone. When I say everyone, I mean everyone. You're gonna face judgment from your family, you're gonna face judgment from your friends, jealousy, you're gonna face judgment even in your relationships. They're gonna judge you. Why are you doing this? So, and always be ready for the occasional stare down and the one time I saw a friend of mine saw me, and she visibly mouthed. She was like, and I was like, I act like I don't see it. You know, just ignore it, because it is, number one, it's not worth your time. When you come in contact with, when you feel like you've hit a bump and people are judging you a lot, just completely ignore it. My body, my choice. Why does my body, my choice only have to be applicable in certain things? It has to be applicable across the board. It's the same thing like me getting tattoos, right? People always go, why did you get a tattoo? Why did you? I was like, I wanted it, so I got it. It's the same thing with skin lightening. I wanted it, so I'm doing it. How is that affecting your daily activities? How is that affecting your ability to breathe oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide? I don't see any of that happening anytime soon because of what I choose to do with my skin. But then you have to have really thick skin in this thing. So yes, this video has gotten to 17 minutes of just ranting. I am so sorry, but I will put in some links I will put in an article or just a conversation of people talking about lightorexia. It is a real thing, people. Be careful out there. Protect your mental health. When you see that your skin lightening journey is starting to become an obsession, please slow down. Do not completely drain your pockets trying to achieve light skin. You have to know when to stop. You need to know when your skin needs a breather. Like right now, I have lost a shade or two, but I'm happy with it. Okay, I've gained my glow. I'm happy with it. When I go outside, I have a nice glow outside. I'm cool with it. Meantime, don't forget to moisturize. Wear your sunscreen. It's summertime. Your sunscreen should be your best friend, okay? And write down your recipes. Mark it, which one works for you, which one did not work for you, which one burnt your skin, which one gave you what. That's how you start to developing an archive. This is my book. I have an entire archive here for all my mixtures, all my bathroom Scientology. I'm a bathroom chemist. And I also say I'm your favorite guinea pig. I test everything on my skin. Alright, please like, share, and subscribe, and follow our Instagram page. I'm just starting to post on there. I will make a complete video answering all your questions, and the questions are becoming a little too much for me to respond in the comment section. So please, I'll make a video sometime this week to answer everybody's question as a collective. Until next video, I love you guys. Bye. Mwah, mwah.